All right, guys, good afternoon to all of you. Can you hear me loud and clear? If yes, just give me a thumbs up or just indicate on the Facebook group. Okay, thank you, Sherwin. All right, sometime we just will have an afternoon MAO because recently in an afternoon session, I'm pretty busy with personal engagement. So once in a while, when I see it's very necessary for me to come on board again, and that's where we do this afternoon MAO. So afternoon MAO is not every day we have this, but I'll try once a week or twice a week if I can. All right. So good afternoon to you, afternoon to you, Sherwin and Fred. Good to see you once again. All right. So let's us begin today's MAO, shall we? Okay, here we go. All right, today's the 20th of July, Tuesday. Okay, BTC trading below $30,000 again. All right, so BTC has just dropped below $30,000, and of course, this creates another crater for the cryptocurrency market. Now, recently, if you notice this, not many people is talking about crypto anymore. Even on CNBC, you don't see them talking much on crypto anymore because apparently now this China crackdown has caused a bit of dent to the entire sector or industry. And because of that itself, right, people are trying to move away from this thing because the movement is getting slow, that's for sure. And of course, it's not as sexy as it used to be. And of course, even the one that's always leading it, Elon Musk, is, although he still has some of his influential impact, but it's not as great as last time. We'll talk about this later on, all right? But before we start this MAO, just make sure that disclaimer as usual once again. Do note that whatever I share is based on my personal opinion, and at the end of the day, you guys will have to do your own personal finding, all right? And once you accepted that, you have identified me. Okay, clear? Okay, let's go. Now, sorry, I can't get this cartoon of the trademark because it's come from the cartoon collection, but I find that this is a very good one to just explain to you what's cryptocurrency, the different one, okay? So let's go through this, a short one, okay? Bitcoin, the most valuable of the cryptos. They are crypto-owned money who look down on other digital currency. I do understand these are all just cartoon and jokes. Just take it with a pinch of salt, okay? But definitely it's all right. Many people hold Bitcoin, they don't usually hold the rest because they find that Bitcoin is actually the top and the brim. All right. Now, Ether, all right, the Ethereum, right? Now, this one is basically a coin with a huge amount of potential that hasn't actually done anything yet. Kind of like your lazy teenager who smoked too much on the W word. Okay, so it's just that Ethereum actually has a lot of potential. It's actually meant for a lot of software, but it's going at a very slow pace right now. We're still waiting for the Ethereum 2.0 to be out, and I believe that will be good. All right. Then of course we have Ripple. Ripple is a bank-friendly coin, aka the American psycho crypto. Okay, just on fun of it. All right, so it's more for people for the bank side usage itself. All right, a bit more towards that area. Then the rest, right, like Mona Coin, Monero, and Drinking Liver Coin. All these itself, okay, are all just mint coin, and they don't really have much power here. But I'm trying this just for the fun of it. I just want to crack a bit of joke here today, and hopefully you guys will, relax a little bit. Okay, so these are just a few cartoon about cryptocurrency coins. All right, just just give you a miss if you think that it doesn't make any sense to you. It's fine, no problem. Okay, the point is this today is that remember that I said this last week on the 15th of July, Thursday. I talked about investors leaving crypto market, and I think that my statement back then was yes, there is a outflow of people moving their coins away from the exchange. And that is a point that people keeping back because they realize that putting exchange, they don't have much activity there. They must keep it with themselves, and hopefully nothing goes wrong because some of them are afraid that the exchange may go down. Now, of course, we have all this ongoing like Binance having a bit of problem with regulatory bodies. So all these are the concerning factor that's happening on crypto market. And indeed, it seems that what I said last week have actually manifested. All right, so that is what we are seeing over here right now. So that's now just probably about an hour ago, we just saw Bitcoin went below 30,000 for the first time since June 22nd. And of course, $90 billion worth of crypto markets value, right, has went down. I mean, basically evaporated. Why? Because when Bitcoin came off, right, it brings down everybody like Ethereum, XRP, all of this ADA coin, all of them came off. So the question is, why is this happening? All right. Well, according to some people, like example, this guy Annabelle Huang, she says that it had been a broad-based sell-off in the global market. Risk assets are down across the board. So which means that in terms of our stock market, we saw like the Dow Jones yesterday dropped by 700 points. Of course, Nasdaq also down by 110 points. So all these equities are coming down because the yields is actually going down. So all these are actually red flags to tell people that maybe all the risky assets, right, will also be taken out. So that's why maybe funds are really repatriating their funds back just to observe the situation again. And of course, for cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, it's like 30-50% off the high, right? So obviously, in terms of in a long term, maybe it may go up again, but at the moment now, there seems to be no other rational positive reason, and hence, therefore, right, this is causing a bit of concern because if the equity market is to fall further, this could actually create an alarm, and people may want to just sell things that's on their hand that's is in good profit. They might want to get out of position and then protect themselves. So there are concerns of quality and strength of the recent economic recovery, and that is why buy high yield assets that is risky is actually one of the market to take out. So do note once again, the Bitcoin did actually went up to almost 65,000 in mid-April, and now July we are halfway there, we are half mark at 30,000 or lower. That is quite scary though. So I got in for you a little bit more. Well, apparently, right, there are news like this saying that, okay, recently Elon Musk, I'll talk about this later, Elon Musk, he self-proclaimed the Doge father, recently changed his profile Twitter to be a headshot of Doge reflecting in his sunglasses. And of course, he talked about his son. His son is like, a Doge coin holder in a way. But even though it went up a little bit 2 days ago, but it now came back down and now it's trading at 16 cents. And of course, all these other coins like Cardano, XRP, Litecoin, Uniswap, all plunged 5% in the last 24 hours. So apparently the outflow is about 10.4 million in the week ended July 16 after an outflow of 96.9 in the previous week. So in short itself, right, just a month of July, $15 million is out. Although the market and the total inflow is still 4.2. So the outflow are there, but the inflows are much, much greater, all right? And of course, for Ethereum, all right, Ethereum blockchain, all right, last week we saw a 11.7 million inflow, but you can see the inflow came in, but today the coin itself went down by almost 5-6%. So overall, although in terms of in and out, right, the ins are still more than out, but still the market traders are getting out. So that is a bit of a concern factor here. And because of all these, because of China regulatory crackdown and all this high consumption, energy consumption worries and stuff like that, though these are all the pressurizing reasons and of course the main dampener for this crypto space here at the moment. All right, so let's just take a look at the current crypto market in terms of the prices right now. Let's take a look. Okay, you can see right now, let me just refresh the screen a little bit to just confirm this is latest. Okay, we can see that at the moment now, right, Dogecoin is trading at about 16 cents at the moment. Then Bitcoin is trading at 29,600. Ethereum has dropped by 8% to 1,747. XRP at 52 cents, and Cardano has dropped back all the way down to 106. That's the same level that we buy where we started. Okay, so it's like one whole round and back to where we are again. All right, but to me, it's all right. This is for long haul. Seriously, this is for very long term. It's not for like today buy, tomorrow sell thingy. Unless it's like, during the period of time when the coins were going crazy every day up by 10-20% at the moment. But of course, the only worry is that if let's say all these major coins are not doing well, right, then obviously the smaller coins, the mint coin, the one with a very low volume, they will get hit very badly. And that is my biggest concern right now. So we can see that Elon Musk recently, right, he tried to do something with it. Okay, so Elon Musk recently talked about his son holding the Doge like a champ. Okay, so apparently, right, his son, he has a very interesting name. All right, and it's like basically holding the coin. All right, say that, right, literally will not sell. Okay, so he's saying that his son is a very interesting name. Okay, seriously, he could be a hodler, which means that you hold a coin as long as stuff like that. So when he put that, initially the Bitcoin, this Dogecoin actually went up. Let me show you the chart again. then you can see what I meant. Where's my chart? Hold on. There you go. All right, if you look at it, right, just a couple of days ago, you see that when Elon Musk came in, talk about this, about Dogecoin, suddenly from 17 cents, it shoot all the way up to as high as 20 cents. You can see that. So 20 cents after that, what happened? Doom, came back down again. So you can see there's a lot of manipulation here. I mean, if anybody just absorb all the coins somewhere around here, then after that on a Sunday, just nothing better to do, come in and talk about the sun and the coin went at 20 cents, everybody jump in to buy again, and look, it came back down again. So it's very clear there's some of distribution, of speculation, of manipulation, to be exact. So in terms of Coinbase, for now, right, you can see for the last 3 months, with Dogecoin is now at the lower end. And for the year itself, right, well, we're going to be going back to where we started in a way. So this is quite scary though, because the last time when Dogecoin started its move, right, it was about from 17 cents onwards. So now we are now back below 17 cents. So it's kind of worry at the moment. But like I say, if you see this is the long term, you can be going back to 70 cents. And today, this price now at 16 cents will be a good price to buy. So guys, there are 42 of you online right now. How many of you will buy Dogecoin soon? Would you be buying Dogecoin soon? If yes, just key the word yes inside the group chat. Right, if you guys are going to buy Dogecoin. Right, if you're going to buy some Dogecoin, just leave it there. No, to me, I've been telling people the same thing over and over again. Is that rather than you spend money buying Singapore lotteries or any lotteries around the world, which the probability of you striking is kind of low, right? Why don't you just buy some Dogecoin, leave it there, and don't care the next 3-4 years? Then one day when you are watching the news, suddenly you see Dogecoin is at 70 cents, then you know that, hey, I bought them at 10 cents and below, or some at 20 cents and below, and just leave it there. And of course, you know, it's like a bonus, like, oh, 3 times profit, 4 times profit. This is the same thing exactly back then when Bitcoin, remember Bitcoin? Let me bring to you, in case just to refresh our memory a little bit. Okay, this is Bitcoin, right? Okay, let's just talk about Bitcoin, all right? Now you see that Bitcoin back then in 2018, remember Bitcoin in 2018, it was trading about 16,000 or nearly 19,000 at one stage, right? And 19,000 was holding about 19,000. Then after that, it dropped all the way down to 3,400. I remember that very, very clearly. 3,200 in fact. So after that, they started to say, oh, it's still expensive, it's in $1,000 series. But after that, do you notice that ever since 2018 December, it went all the way up to 64,000. So it's like, wow, it's 20 times. So of course, we're talking about something is like at 3,000 going to 64,000. So maybe for Dogecoin, right? Maybe you just think about it. Maybe it's like it may go from today 16 cents. It may later on go all the way up to maybe $1, things like that. Okay, but again, it will take 2 to 3 years from today. Now, I've been saying this like a broken recorder, but maybe you miss it. Probably, in my perspective, I'm going to write it down as a final track record. As a final record here. I believe that today the Dogecoin is at 16 cents, right? Right. I believe now today's date is 20th of July 21, right? I believe that Dogecoin will eventually go up to $1 maybe by the year 2023. Okay, something like that. So maybe $1 or higher. But I believe that that will be the best time for the Dogecoin. But you can buy low right now, collect low, then after that let it run, and maybe by year 2023 we can see that, because I suspect that year 2024, which is the next halving, right? Well, I believe that it will go even higher. I got a strong feeling that by 2024, Dogecoin can probably hit, maybe in my opinion, $1.50. Okay, my personal opinion. Okay, so today is only 16 cents, right? I believe by 2024, yeah, year 2024, not not this month 24, all right, I'm talking about year 2024, we should see Dogecoin trading about 150. So if Dogecoin go to 150, then of course Ethereum, I'm seeing at least easily 6,000. Then of course Cardano will be easily, in my books, easily $8. And Bitcoin in my books, maybe likely is 84,000. Okay, so today I'm just giving you my view, but it's still 2024, okay, not now. So if you think that you don't mind holding this something to hold and get 8 times return, if you trust what I say, then you just buy and keep right now. If you think that no, you can have better way to use this money, then I'll go ahead. Do not take my words again. Remember that. All right. So all cool with this. This is my personal take for now until 2024 because of the halving method. Not because I got some crystal ball at home. Okay. I'm just talking about the halving thing that will happen for Bitcoin in 2024. Okay. All right. So that is what I need to share with you. And of course, this is the coin. So let's go live right now and see the market and see what can we pick it up from down here. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at the Bitcoin right now. Let's take a look at Bitcoin first. Okay, so okay, let me take out some of the lines there. A bit confusing for some of you, yeah. Okay. All right, so what we did was the last time, okay, we take the lowest point here and we extrapolate to get a Fibonacci. So let me just change the lines to be something clearer for all of us to take a look. Okay. Not very good color. Okay, doesn't change much. Okay, I think I use white better. Okay, so this is the low end that I use for the Fibonacci, the low end back in 2020, and all the way extrapolate to the highest end. So what we have is the 23.6, the 38.2, and so forth, right? Okay, so let me now take away some, sorry, take away some of the lines here. Okay, I take away some of the lines here, not to confuse you guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we take the low to the high, and then we look at the Fibonacci. So you can see that I'm going to do it slowly with you guys. So this is the highest. Then when the first number you go down will be 23.6, and you can see amazingly it really came down and hit this 23.6, stabilized there, and then rebounded. But when it rebounded itself, right, it couldn't go back above the previous high, and that is whereby it came back down again. Okay, and once it loses this 23.6, the next number it should go is 38.2, and that's 41,557. And of course, it dived right down below it, okay, down below it. Hence, therefore, the next number was at 50% mark, which is 34,384. And of course, the Bitcoin also very fast went below it. Okay, now the thing is this, if you understand what I just said, now watch this space right now. Okay, go on. There is a 61.8. Can you see that? There's a 61.8 over here. And this particular number is 27,212. So I'm going to write it there because it's very critical. 27,212. Now this is the 61.8% for the entire wave of the Bitcoin. And I believe that we are going there. I repeat myself. I believe that we are going there. Okay. Right, I know that by saying this may freak some people out, but I have to tell you the truth and what I'm seeing from the chart. Because I've been telling you guys that I am not comfortable to buy Bitcoin as long as it cannot go above 41,000. Remember that? I said before that as long as Bitcoin cannot go above 41,000, Bitcoin will still go down. And you can see from here, right, it was just marginally about to reach 41,000 on this day back in June itself, right? Hit about 40,500. So a lot of friends was calling me, hey, Kel, can buy Bitcoin? I said no. I said that it didn't cross 41,000, don't buy, okay? And truth be told, it came back down and it crashed down all the way. Can you see that? So now with this current space right now, and you can see my boys are selling. My indicator boys are selling. My KCX, although are blinking green, but we need to have a color turnover first. So I suspect, right, based on what I'm seeing now, there's a very good chance that Bitcoin will be traveling down towards 27,212. So I would suggest people this: if you don't mind buying Bitcoin and keep it for some time, then put a buy limit order now around this area, 27,000, 27,200, 500. Just put it there and hope for the best. Okay, it may smash through, it may go all the way down to 18,000, I don't know, but at least I can tell you, right, based on the chart view, every time when you hit a technical point, there's always a intermittent rebound of quite a bit. So I suspect that this will actually happen again, especially this is 61.8, one of the key Fibonacci figures in the market. So traders, consider that itself 27,212, okay? That is my view lah, but it's up to you, all right? So how many of you will be doing that? How many of you will be buying Bitcoin at this point, 27,212? If you're buying, let's put the word me. Let me see what's your take. So with the same thing itself, right? You can see that's what actually happened on Ethereum. Ethereum, the high was here, and of course, all the technical level were all there, and the market really recovered from those points. But you notice that the technical level for Ethereum is 1896, and already now it went below. So the last time when it came down the first time to 61.8, you can see it really rebounded, just like what I suspect that Bitcoin will do. But now, because now Ethereum has went below the 61.8, then we have a problem, because 61.8 by right is the last Fibonacci figure. Now, of course, we can use 78.2, but this is like forcefully putting it. So I will say for Ethereum right now, right, it's below the 1896, which means that it becomes a no man's land. Any level, if you think that it's comfortable to buy, you can just buy some. So, but then if let's say Bitcoin is to travel down by another $2,000 to 27,212, then I will say that likely this Ethereum will come down to 1515. I suspect again, I believe that Ethereum will come down to 1515 now. So if Ethereum do come down to 1515, that is because likely the Bitcoin is hitting 27,000. I think that will be a good price to buy. So today now is 1742. Some of my friends have been contacting me whether they can buy or not. I told them, say, hold on a little bit, wait for a while. So if let's say Bitcoin really go to 27,212 and Ethereum go down to 1515, right? Then where will Dogecoin go? Well, I believe that Dogecoin will easily hit 14 cents. Yeah, Dogecoin will hit easily 14 cents. Then Cardano or ADA will likely be able to see 92 cents. So these are the technical level you can consider if you want to look at it. Okay, all right. Yeah, 14 cents. I think, can I just cancel it a bit? I think it will be 13 cents mathematically. Mathematically it should be 13 cents. If let's say the Bitcoin goes down to 27,212, I suspect that Dogecoin will hit 13 cents and ADA will hit about 92 cents. Of course, I can be wrong. You can go lower, somewhere around there. Okay, are we clear with this? If everybody is clear with this, please keep it clear, CLEAR, onto the group chat so that I can see that you guys understand what I've just shared with you guys. Okay. All right, so that is the crypto space right now. Let's look about the financial market today. Now, today financial market, we suspect that there'll be some intermittent rebound today, and it's actually happening right now. Let's take a look. First of all, look at China. Now, China market this morning gap up, but now it's trading lower, so that's why likely going to bring down the Hang Seng lower. And Hang Seng now is trading at the lower end of today. You can see this morning Hang Seng was up initially, but I mentioned to you Hang Seng, if it doesn't cross KTR +2, you'll go down, and indeed it went all the way and it's trading lower right now for the Hang Seng. Okay, so that is Hang Seng for us. Okay, sorry. Okay, so that's Hang Seng. But then for other market, let's say like Dow Jones now, right? Dow Jones is trying to recover. We can see at the moment, Dow Jones this morning went up, then it pulls back all the way. Now it's figuring itself at around the opening price. But you look at the day chart, it doesn't look that good. It is trading below. Do note that today, I need to share this with you to some of my students. Now you'll notice that today, this is the cage, right? This is a cage support level. The market broke below it yesterday. So by right, by closing below the cage level, right? By right, that means later on the Dow Jones may have to come down to here again, no? Yeah, there is a possibility that the Dow Jones may have to come down back to the yesterday low again. Now this is based on by patterns, so let's see whether will this be happening. So if this happen, right, this will be a root shock to some of the equity holders. Okay, so let's see how it goes later on. And that is the Dow Jones. And the NASDAQ now is still resisted at the 14,654 level. That is our technical level that the system automatically draw. And like what last few days, the market is selling because the KSI is red. That's why the market keep on selling, and that's the reason why I call for sell the last few days. And of course, this S&P 500, also the same fate. You can see that when it closed below the cage support level, usually we will see some selling, and that's the reason why we call for sell the last few days. And of course, for gold now is still fighting around this area at about 1815 to 1816. Likely later on, if I'm not wrong, gold may be able to travel up and hit this point, 1819. That should be the target level for today in terms of upside. All right, but at the moment now, intraday, there's still some selling force. Okay, and of course, the one that everybody's talking about is crude oil right now. Now, crude oil, I've been calling for, crude oil, I've been calling for sell for quite a while already. Okay, hold on, there's some problem here. Hold 1 minute. Okay, let's chart. Here we go. Now, crude oil, you can see that, right? Last week, when I saw the color change from yellow to red, and of course, it also broke below the cage support level. I know that crude oil could be coming down soon, and I mentioned that crude oil should be going down to below $70 to $69, and in fact, it went below more than my expectation. It went down to a low of $65 right now. So will this continue to go lower? Well, I believe that is a very good possibility. I suspect that crude oil will drop down to about $63.71 before we see any form of support at the moment. Okay, that is my personal view on how I see crude oil will be performing in the coming few days. All right, so that will be all, and DEX is just open. Let me just, oops, sorry, let's bring DEX into the picture. Okay, DEX is just open. DEX is opening price is also above pivot 1. That's a bit of gap up at the moment, but I suspect that the upside could be kind of limited because the boys are still selling right now. Okay, all right, that will be all for today's afternoon MAO. I hope that you guys like it. If you are not my student, but you wish to be part of us and be part of this whole entire community, because my traders are making a lot of money in the market, join us, PM us, and we will see you in our Telegram group chat. All right, that will be all for today. Take care. Have a great day. See you guys. Bye-bye.